Welcome back into another episode of FA's World. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. But let's go ahead and get right into it, man. SmackDown kicked off with none other than John Cena, our new champion. He grabs the announcer again and has him reintroduce himself as the GOAT and the last real champion in WWE. Before John Cena can even cut his promo, he is cut off with Randy Orton's music. Randy Orton makes his way down to the ring, and them two would go back and forth with promos. Eventually leads to Randy Orton challenging John Cena to a match tonight for the championship. However, John Cena declines and issues the challenge for a match at Backlash May 10th in Randy Orton's hometown. And then John Cena tries to attack Randy Orton after all of this, but it does work. However, Randy Orton does get the upper hand and gets an RKO, holds the title up high. And celebrates. And then we get a video package of a new tag team from NXT called Fraxium. If you guys have never seen them, make sure you guys go check that out at NXT. After the video package, we will get a match, their debut match between Los Garzas. This match is great, excellent match, back and forth action that Fraxium obviously would win in their debut. We will see what's next for those guys. Next on the slate, we have Tiffany Stratton coming out next. She cuts a promo on her WrestleMania win against Charlotte Flair. This will lead to Jade Cargill coming out, and them two would eventually get a match going. This match is absolutely great back and forth action for the time period we got it. This match was, of course, eventually interrupted by none other than Naomi. Naomi will come out and attack Jade Cargill. This would lead to Jade getting out of the ring area, and then Tiffany Stratton would come back into the ring. Her and Naomi would have a quick stare down. This would lead to Naomi leaving the ring, and then Nia Jax attacking Tiffany Stratton from behind. So this is now renewing a rivalry with Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton, and continuing a rivalry in Jade Cargill and Naomi. So can't wait to see what's next for all four of these women. After all of this, Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa come out next. Solo cuts a promo and pretty much tries to take credit for everything that Jacob Fatu has done. However, Jacob Fatu is not having that as he grabs the mic and cuts his own promo, which leads to LA Knight's music hitting. LA Knight will cut a promo on the way to the ring saying that he wants his rematch tonight against Jacob Fatu for the United States Championship. However, Drew McIntyre's music would hit, and he would cut his promo on the way to the ring saying he wants a match between Jacob Fatu for that United States Championship. Drew McIntyre and LA Knight would end up going back and forth, leading to Nick Aldis coming out and making a number one contenders match between these two men later on tonight. Then we get a backstage segment with Zelina Vega hyping up her United States Championship match coming up next against Chelsea Green. So right back into the ring action, we are set for Zelina Vega versus Chelsea Green with Secret Service Hervis at ringside. Towards the end of this match, Secret Hervis tries to intervene. However, they are caught and sent packing by the ref, which leads to Zelina Vega actually picking up the victory here and our new United States champion, Zelina Vega. So can't wait to see what we have in store for Zelina Vega and this championship run. Next, we get a video replay of the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, which Carmelo Hayes won. And then backstage, we get a Carmelo Hayes Miz quick little promo interaction where the Miz gives Carmelo Hayes a chain. And then the Miz tells Carmelo he's going to the ring and he has something he's got to say. The Miz gets into the ring, cuts a promo about missing WrestleMania, and then the lights go out, and we finally get the debut of Aleister Black. Mr. No Words, all he does is kick the Miz one good time, hits his signature pose, and that's all we get from him so far. However, we do get confirmed next week we will have Aleister Black versus The Miz in the ring, so can't wait for that. After this, backstage, we have Bianca Belair. She cuts a promo on how her fingers are messed up, and she will be back soon to SmackDown to deal with the dysfunctional family. Obviously, she is talking about Naomi and Jade Cargill, so can't wait to see what's next for those women. And then after that, backstage, we see Naomi walking, and Nia Jax walks up to her and tells her to stay out of her way with Tiffany Stratton. Naomi tells her to proceed with caution. And then back to the ring, we are set for LA Knight versus Drew McIntyre for the number one contenders match. During this match, towards the end, Solo Sikoa would hit a spike on LA Knight that the ref would not see. Drew McIntyre would try and take advantage of this. However, Damian Priest would come out and attack Drew McIntyre, taking him out of the ring and ending this match in disqualification, with the winner being Drew McIntyre. After Drew is taken out, LA Knight gets into Damian Priest's face, and then Jacob Fatu comes out of absolutely nowhere, takes both men out from the top rope, brings them back into the ring, and just absolutely destroys them. Stands tall in the ring with the United States Championship. So I can't wait to see what's next and what's in store for all of these men out there in this segment. Technically, Drew won by disqualification. So, is he the new number one contender, or could we get a fatal four-way match, or what is in store for Jacob, Damian, Drew, and LA Knight? Can't wait to see what's next for them. And then we get a video package from Raw of Braun Breaker joining Paul Heyman and Seth Rollins' stable. After this, we see John Cena walking in the backstage area past R-Truth. Truth pretty much tells John Cena that he's got him if he needs him. Jimmy walks past and says, when did John Cena become whack? Truth says that he wants to be him still when he grows up, and Jimmy says, you are already grown up. And then back to the ring area, we are finally set for our main event. The Street Profits versus DIY versus Motor City Machine Guns for the WWE Tag Team Champions. This was like a 30-minute match of absolute excellence. I have not seen a TLC match this great in some time. It's been years since they've had a TLC match for the tag team championships, and honestly, they need to do more. It's going to be hard to top this one for sure, but winners and still tag team champions, the Street Profits. So I'm glad to see the Street Profits are still up. And they want to know, I guess, who wants the smoke now. So we shall see what's next for them and what's going on next week on SmackDown. With Raw coming up, I'll hit y'all with the preview real soon. So make sure y'all hit that subscribe button down below. And just remember, this is Hefe's World, and you're just living in it.